Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you like tech and helpful tips, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started!
Rosin Core solder is a fundamental material in electronic soldering, essentially a type of solder wire with a crucial ingredient pre-integrated: flux. Unlike solid core solder, which requires you to apply flux separately, rosin core solder contains a continuous internal core of rosin flux, which is released automatically as the solder melts. This design significantly streamlines the soldering process, making it more efficient and reliable, especially for hobbyists and professionals working with intricate electronic components. The primary purpose of the rosin flux is to chemically clean the surfaces of the metal parts, like circuit board pads and component leads, just before the molten solder makes contact. Metals, especially when heated, quickly form an oxide layer that prevents solder from wetting and bonding properly. Rosin flux, being mildly acidic, dissolves these oxides, allowing the solder to flow smoothly and create a strong, electrically conductive, and mechanically sound joint. Without flux, solder would bead up, refuse to adhere, and result in cold or dry joints that are unreliable and prone to failure. The rosin in rosin core solder refers to a natural resin derived from pine trees. It's classified as a no-clean or low-residue flux in many applications because its residue, after soldering, is typically non-corrosive and non-conductive, meaning it usually doesn't need to be cleaned off the circuit board. However, for aesthetic reasons or in high-frequency applications where even minimal residue could affect performance, cleaning with isopropyl alcohol might still be recommended. There are different types of rosin fluxes, generally categorized as are rosin, RMA, rosin mildly activated, and RA, rosin activated. R-type flux is the mildest, suitable for very clean surfaces. RMA offers a bit more activation for slightly oxidized surfaces, while RA is the most aggressive, used for heavily oxidized parts, though its residue is more likely to require cleaning. The specific type of rosin flux used in a solder wire will influence its cleaning power and post-soldering residue characteristics. The alloy composition of the solder itself is another critical aspect, with common types including lead-free alloys, like SN99.3Cu0.7 or SN96.5 Ag 3.0 Cu0.5, and leaded alloys, typically SN60/PB40 or SN63/PB37. Lead-free solders are now standard in most new electronic manufacturing due to environmental regulations, but leaded solder is still popular among hobbyists and for repair work due to its lower melting point, better flow characteristics, and shinier joints, though it requires proper ventilation. Rosin core solder is almost exclusively used for electrical and electronic work because its flux is designed to be non-corrosive to delicate components and traces. In stark contrast, acid core solder, which uses a highly corrosive inorganic acid flux, is strictly for plumbing and metal fabrication, as it would destroy electronic circuits. When using rosin core solder, proper ventilation is crucial to avoid inhaling the fumes produced by the melting flux and solder, as these can be irritants. Always ensure your soldering iron tip is clean and properly tinned for optimal heat transfer, allowing the solder to melt quickly and the flux to do its job effectively, creating perfect, shiny solder joints every time. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more helpful guides.